PSG has of course won their first Champions League trophy in history after years of trying to finally get over the last edge. But let's take over PSG and create history. And this is of course how the PSG team is looking, and I've got to say it's an absolute insane team. And looking at the team, I don't really think we are going to make any signings apart from one position. Yes, Dembele is a world-class striker in real life, and the front three has been absolutely fantastic, including Barcola as well, who is on the bench. However, in the game, no one of them can really play striker. As we can see here, everyone gets a minus rating. So what I will do, it is to finally sign a proper striker to the PSG team. I don't think Gonzalo Ramos is good enough for what I want to achieve with this team. But yeah, I will also make one of these players an attacking midfielder. And it's so difficult because I want to use Zaire Emery, I want to use Barcola, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Doe, Neves, Vitinha. There's so many exciting players I want to use in this team. It's safe to say, PSG have too many talents. But I will sign a striker, and I will also switch the position up, our formation up a bit. Not only did PSG absolute batter Inter in the Champions League final, we have also signed their best player in Lautaro Martinez, and the reason for that is because I feel like he can link up very well with Doué, Barcola, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele up front. He can still keep the fluidity up top instead of a more type of a target man, so I felt like Lautaro Martinez was the perfect fit for this PSG team. So welcome to the PSG team, Lautaro Martinez. We have also made two sales from the team. The first one is Prenzel Kimpembe, and yes, I do believe he will just stay at PSG for some reason for the rest of his career, because he's of course had poor injury records, and it's a pretty sad story if I'm being honest. But yeah, I had to sell him because there was no need for like 5 center backs at the club, so he has joined Villarreal and Arnau Tenas. We didn't need 3 good-ish goalkeepers, so I sold Arnau Tenas and he has gone to Spain and joined Celta Vigo, simply because there is no need for 3 goalkeepers in this game. And this is how the PSG team is looking, and there are just world-class players all over the pitch, from the attack to the defense and even on the bench. We have of course Donnarumma in net, 25 years old, 87 rated. Hakimi, 25 years old as well, 86 rated. Marquinhos is 87. Pacho is 83 at the age of just 22, so he's still got a lot of undeveloped potential. Nuno Mendes also 22, 83 rated. And the midfield with Vitinha and João Neves, both pretty young Portuguese central midfielders who are just extremely talented and already at a very high level. Kvaratskhelia has been converted into a attacking midfielder. He is 23 years old, 85 rated. Dembele on the right, 87. Barcola on the left, 21 years old, 83 rated. And Lautaro Martinez up top, who is 88 rated. And yeah, I just feel like the front three will just keep the fluid, beautiful PSG attack we saw in the Champions League final and have seen in the last 6 months. It's just a perfect front three. And we of course have Desire Doué on the bench as well, who will just get a lot of game time, I hope. Very, very good young player, just 81, not just 19 years old at the rating of 81. Zaire Emery as well, 18 years old, 80 rated. We have Mayulu, Hernandez, Lee Kang-in, Sofanov, Fabian Ruiz, Beraldo, Gonzalo Ramos, who are all fantastic players. So this may be one of the best teams in the world at this moment in time, and I will promise you we will create the best ever team in French football. So let's simulate season number 1 and see if you can win the Ligue A, the Copa de France, and maybe even the Champions League like they did in real life. Can we win the treble or quadruple like they did in real life? I do believe. The first season as the PSG manager has ended perfectly. We can see we have won the Champions League, but we can see we have also won Ligue A by absolutely dominating the league, getting just 2 losses, winning the league by around 15 points. I do believe it's 15 points to be exact. Even though we conceded more goals than Marseille, we scored a lot more, so it's clearly worked the way we set up our attack. The Trophée de Champion, we actually lost that to Monaco, so it's no quadruple for us. Can we win the treble by winning the Coupe de France? Yes, we can. We beat Stade Rennais in the final 2-1, and of course the Champions League. we won. It was a rematch against Inter, and we won once again. This time it was just 1-0 and not 5-0, but let's see the journey. We finished 5th in the league phase, which means we went straight to the round of 16, where we beat Real Madrid 3-2. We then won against AC Milan 2-1 in the quarterfinals. The Champions League semi-finals, we won against Man City on penalties, and of course beat Inter once again in the final. This time it was 1-0, and the team is still looking absolutely phenomenal. Of course, there is no reason this team will not do that. It is the best team in the world as it's shown in real life. It also has some of the best talents in the world, and we can see that by the growth of the team. Donnarumma now up to 90, Hakimi 88, Marquinhos still 88, Pacho now up to 84, so he's growing very well. Nuno Mendes 86, Vitinha 89, João Neves 88. Kvaratskhelia is enjoying the role as the attacking midfielder, now up to 88. Dembele also gone up by rating to 88, Martinez 89, and Barcola is up to 85, with Dowie up to 84 on the bench, Emery 83, and apart from that, yeah, we can see Ramos, Lee Kang-in, both up to 81 as well. Beraldo, I do believe, has gone up a couple of ratings, so a very good growth in the team. Lautaro Martinez also was our top goal scorer, getting 30 goals in 55 games, also getting 3 assists. Ousmane Dembele 24 goals, 13 assists, which is brilliant from the Ballon d'Or candidate. Vitinha from central midfield, we of course had him in our Juventus career mode series, and if you haven't watched that, I can recommend watching it. You can find it on my channel, it's in a playlist, so you can watch that quite easily. But 17 goals, 12 assists from him is phenomenal. Kvaratskhelia not getting too many goal contributions, which is a shame, but I mean, when you got 3 players delivering numbers like this, you can't expect everyone to have outrageous numbers. Bradley Barcola, just 28 games, 5 goals, 4 assists, decided the way as well, so they are sharing the game time pretty evenly. 35 games, 5 goals, 2 assists. Hakimi 6 goal contributions from right back, and for his standards, that's actually not pretty good. Marquinhos, however, 4 goals and 7 assists from centre back. What is my man doing? How has he gone 11 goal contributions as the centre back? It is just outrageous. And we can see Lucas Hernandez also getting 4 goal contributions. Pacho scoring a goal. Lee Kang-in just getting 13 appearances but 2 goal contributions in those games. And even Sagoe getting some decent game time. Ramos, however, has just played 5 games and not scored a single goal. And looking at the team, there are of course no reasons to make any signings. We don't have any aging players, we don't have any weak spots in the team. It's just for this team to build up rating, to build up the chemistry, and just to continue winning everything we can. We've already won 3 titles. We won the treble in the first season as the PSG manager. Why can't we do it again? Can we win back-to-back Champions League titles? Can we win back-to-back Coupe de France titles? And can we win back-to-back Ligue A titles? I believe we can at least win 2 of those three trophies. Hopefully we can win the French Super Cup as well, but I see no reason why we can't continue to dominate France. PSG are back-to-back champions of Europe after another Champions League trophy win, and we have also won the league once again, and we have also set a new record. We have conceded 34 goals. I do believe the record in real life has been 35 or less goals conceded, at least according to the research I have done. So we have thankfully won some more trophies and also breaking some records. And we can see the Trophy des Champions. Did we win that? Yes, we did, beating Marseille 3-1. The Coupe de France, we won that for a second time in a row, beating Auxerre in the final. And the Champions League, of course, we won that, but did beating Liverpool 1-0, but did we win the Super Cup as well? We did not. We lost to Fenerbahce. We won everything apart from the UEFA Super Cup, which was against Fenerbahce, which probably should have been the easiest game for us in the league, or not in the league, but in the season. But we have at least broken one record, and that is the least amount of goals conceded in Ligue A in a 34 game season. And to no surprise, the team is looking absolutely immense. Desire Doe is now higher rated than Barcola, so he will go into the starting 11 instead. But we have now multiple players who are 90 and above: Donnarumma, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Dembele, João Neves, Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia and Lautaro Martinez are all 90 plus rated, which is absolutely fantastic. Pacho is probably not too far. Same with Mendes and probably Doe as well, so we soon have a full 90 plus rated team with Barcola, Zaire Emery on the bench, who are both looking very good. Fabian Ruiz is also looking fantastic. Gonzalo Ramos and Lee Kang-in also having a very solid rating. And we can see we are losing 4 players here for free, but there were no need to keep them. We don't need them for squad depth. We have 33 players. So it's just for them to find new clubs, and that is Marco Asensio included. Lautaro Martinez once again being our top scorer, scoring 26 goals this time, so it's not insane, but it is alright. Ousmane Dembele 25 goals, 9 assists. Kvaratskhelia 18 goals, 7 assists. Vitinha still scoring goals like no one has seen from a central midfielder, 17 goals and 9 assists from him. And Desire though, 14 goals, 3 assists. Hakimi 9 goal contributions. Joao Neves 12. Barcola just playing 18 games and getting 6 goals, 2 assists. So not ideal from him. Marquinhos couldn't match his insane season last year where he got like 11 goal contributions, but still getting 2 goals, 2 assists from centre back is still quite good. And just like last season, there are no need to make any signings to this insane PSG team. Marquinhos is starting to get to the age where he will potentially go down in ratings in maybe this season, maybe in the next one. Hopefully he will stay at 90 rating for a while, but if not, we will of course sign a replacement for him, but the rest of the team do not need to look for any replacement as of now, as the oldest player apart from Marquinhos is Ousmane Dembele, who is just 29 years old. But let's see if we can win our 3rd consecutive Champions League title and break even more records in Ligue 1. For the 3rd consecutive season in a row, we have won the Champions League with PSG. However, we have failed to win the Ligue 1 title. We have lost that to Monaco, unfortunately, which is a shame. We won the Trophée des Champions, however. We also won Coupe de France, beating Lille on penalties. So we also won the Super Cup. So we won 4 out of 5 possible trophies, and the one we lost is the Ligue 1 trophy. But how Real Madrid was in the Super Cup, which meant they won the Europa League last season, which is a big surprise. They came to the final this season, but unfortunately for them, they lost to PSG, who are on absolute fire, having won the 3 Champions League trophies in a row. We got easily past the league phase. We knocked out PSV in the round of 16. In the quarterfinals, we destroyed Athletic Bilbao. In the semi-final, we easily got past Atletico Madrid and won 2-1 against Real Madrid in the final. But it is a big shame that we failed to win Ligue 1. And the squad is still looking absolutely immense. Marquinhos has not gone down a rating, however, he has gone up to 91, which is just fantastic. Now we just have 2 players who are under the rating of 90 in the starting 11. That is Pacho and also Doe. We can see the team is looking very good. Vitinha is our highest rated player, who is 93. I hope to see some more growth from Kvaratskhelia, for example, Donnarumma as well, and maybe Hakimi can go up a couple of more ratings. I'm sure Joao Neves and Nuno Mendes will do that, for example. Ousmane Dembele, I am a bit unsure, but wouldn't mind a 93, 94 rated Ousmane Dembele on the right wing. And Vitinha was actually the top goal scorer in this PSG team. He also got the most assists. Dembele and Vitinha got the same amount of goals and assists, which is just insane, especially considering Vitinha is a central midfielder. He isn't even one of the 4 highest players up the pitch for us. He is one of the 2 central midfielders. He isn't playing attacking midfielder or winger like the others are doing. 24 goals and 14 assists from central midfield is just outrageous. Dembele, 24 goals and 14 assists from him as well. Fantastic. Doe is now delivering pretty good numbers. 21 goals and 9 assists. Lautaro Martinez, not exactly producing the best of numbers, but 18 goals, 5 assists is still pretty alright, considering we have Vitinha and Dembele and Doe, who are delivering very solid numbers. Kvaratskhelia 16 goals, 7 assists. Hakimi 7 goals, Joao Neves 9 goal contributions. Hakimi, I meant to say 7 goal contributions, not 7 goals, of course. And Marquinhos, for some reason, still managed to pick up some decent assists. And apart from that, it is nothing to take a look at. Donnarumma kept only 12 clean sheets, which is not very good if I'm being honest. And this is how the squad is looking, and we are in the still same situation as we have been in the previous seasons. We are in no need to sign anyone this season. However, we will look to sign a replacement for Marquinhos in the next summer transfer window, because he's now gone down to 90 rating, so he is starting to drop down, as he was 91 at the end of the previous season. But the rest of the team is still looking absolute fantastic. And for the 4th season in a row, PSG have won the Champions League, and we are also back at the winners of Ligue A by conceding 32 goals, which is the best we've done so far, I do believe. So we've broken our own record by 34. We can see Monaco has conceded 34 as well, as we did a couple of seasons ago. We won the Liga. Thankfully, we are back to winners there. We lost the Trophée des Champions to Monaco. The Coupe de France, I do believe, no, it's the second time we haven't won that. So Strasbourg won Coupe de France. And the Super Cup, we lost that again, and this time it was to Stuttgart. But the Champions League, of course, we won that. It's now 4 in a row. The record is 5, so hopefully we can beat that, and by winning the Champions League 6 seasons in a row. But then we need to be on it all the time, because one loss and it's all over. But we now won 4 consecutive Champions League trophies. We got, of course, past the league phase easily. We won against Athletic Bilbao once again. I feel like we've met them a couple of times now. Also beat RB Leipzig 5-2, knocked out Dortmund 6-2, and won against Man City in the final 2-1. The team is looking absolutely fabulous still. I don't think we will have any players get close to the 92 rated, as because the goal is to win 6 Champions League trophies in a row. We have now 2 seasons away from that if we win it back to back again. So yeah, Dembele is getting on the older side, 31 years old now. Hopefully he can continue to stay at a rating until the end of the sale. Lautaro Martinez is 30 years old, but Marquinhos is now 34. He's gone down another rating, so we will look to bring in a new centre back as well. And Donnarumma only kept 9 clean sheets, which is not a lot. He kept 6 in Ligue A and only 3 in the Champions League, but it doesn't matter because we of course won the Champions League. Lautaro Martinez scored 29 goals, 10 assists. Vitinha, I have no idea how he keeps delivering these numbers. Maybe I am actually have no idea, but 27 goals, 18 assists from him. Doe 20 goals, 11 assists. Ousmane Dembele 18 goals, 5 assists, and Joao Neves 11 goal contributions. Kvaratskhelia probably got an injury in the seasons, as he's barely played, or played like half of the games, only getting 3 goals and 3 assists in those games. And apart from that, nothing to take a look at. And it was only one obvious centre back we could have signed. We are a French team, we are the best team in the world, so of course the centre back we signed is Arsenal's William Saliba. He has joined the club for a total of 120 million euros. And this is the PSG team going into season number 5, and we of course have only signed one player this transfer window, and the first signing since we signed Martinez in season 1. It is of course William Saliba, who is now 27 years old, but he is 89 rated, so he is an upgrade on Marquinhos, who has started to go down in his rating due to his age, as he is 34 years old. So I felt like it was the time to sign a new centre back, and it was the most obvious one, William Saliba, who fits right into the team. And hopefully Pacho can go up 1 rating this season, and also Saliba. Then we have a starting 11 of 90 plus rated players, but look at the bench as well. Barcola 87, Zaire Emery 87, Marquinhos 88, Hernandez 88, Beraldo 82, Fabian Ruiz 85, Safanov 82, Lee Kang-in 83, and Gonzalo Ramos also 83. So it is the best team I have ever seen in FC25. No, that's a lie. But if this was a team in real life with these ratings, it would have been the best team ever in the real footballing world. And the dream of breaking Real Madrid's record that has standed since the 1950s, I do believe it was, of winning 5 consecutive Champions League trophies. The dream lives on, as we have now won 5 in a row, so we have equaled Real Madrid's record. The Ligue A, however, we have conceded 50 goals, which is just mental. to be winning the league with that amount of goals conceded. We've got only 68 points, which is probably the lowest we've ever got when winning the league, so maybe another record we have broken there. The Trophée des Champions was won by Strasbourg, Coupe de France was won by Marseille, so we have only won the double. No, we won the Super Cup as well, so we have won a kind of treble by beating Arsenal there. We won against Atalanta 9-8 on penalties, so that was a very dramatic one. We had to play the playoff rounds and we won 6-1 against Sporting. We beat Real Madrid 6-5 and look at that comeback 5-2 at Santiago Bernabeu. It's just very, very, very good. We beat Arsenal 4-2 and I managed to misclick a bit. And in the semifinals, we beat AC Milan 6-3 and of course beat Atalanta 9-8 on penalties in the final. Pacho has still not reached the rating of 90, however Saliba has gone up to 90, which is good to see. So it's just Petro left, who is 80 now rated. Hopefully he can reach it next season. But if we win the Champions League next season, we have become a historic team by winning 6 consecutive Champions League trophies in a row. The Real Madrid have the record of winning 5 in, I do believe it was from 1955 to 1960, I do believe that is correct. But we can see Lautaro Martinez scored 29 goals, Doe 27 goals, 14 assists, which is good to see that he has finally started to deliver world-class numbers. Ousmane Dembélé 26 goals, 13 assists, and Vitinha having a poor season for the standards he has created. 14 goals and 7 assists from him. Kvaratskhelia only 8 goals and 5 assists. Joao Neves 18 goal contributions, which is very good from him. So we are still continuing to score a good amount of goals. How many clean sheets did we keep? Only 5 clean sheets, 2 in the league and 2 in the Champions League and 1 in Coupe de France, and that is honestly woeful. And to no surprises, we will stick with the same starting 11. Yes, Dembele is 32, but I do believe he will stay at least a 90 rated at the end of the season in worst case scenario. And the rest of the team is looking absolutely amazing. Pacho, please reach 90. It would be nice to have a team full of 90 plus rated players. The bench is still looking absolutely immense. So let's get to the Champions League final and win 6 consecutive Champions League titles. For the 6th season in a row, PSG are in a Champions League final, and this time it is against Liverpool. And the task is very simple. If we win it, we have created history by becoming the first team that has won 6 consecutive Champions League trophies. And we won the league phase in the round of 16. We won against Nottingham Forest 5-1. We beat Villarreal on penalties in the quarterfinals, and semifinals we won 3-0 against Napoli. And hopefully we can win Liverpool to create history with PSG. We won another League 1 title, which is very good. We lost only 1 game, which is another record that is being broken. A French team has never won the league by losing 1 or 0 games. The most is PSG by losing just 2, which happened this season actually in real life. So another season is being broken there. Trophée des Champions, we are finally back to the winners there. Coupe de France was won by Nantes, beating Paris FC. Where did we go at this time? In the quarterfinals against Toulouse. And the Super Cup was won by PSG as well, beating Nottingham Forest. So we met Nottingham Forest 3 times this season. Ousmane Dembélé has probably had his best season to date. 33 goals at the age of 33, including 16 assists from the right wing. Martinez has scored 26 goals, got 9 assists. Vitinha continuing to be an absolute beast in the midfield, 19 goals, 11 assists. Kvaratskhelia, 19 goals, 13 assists. Great to see him also delivering good numbers. And Desire Doe, 18 goals, 14 assists. So all our front 4 are delivering good numbers, and Vitinha as well, which is fantastic. Nuno Mendes, 3 goals, 9 assists from left back. And where is Mr. Bradley Barcola? Where are you? There you are. Just 2 games for him. I would have liked to seen him get more involved, but yeah, it is what it is. I can't do anything with the game time when the game decided who plays and who shouldn't play. So yeah, let's get into the final. And this is of course the team, and we can see Pacho has finally reached 90 rated, which means the full starting 11 is 90 and above. But let's go through the bench and reserves players first. We still have Renato Sanchez here, Mukiele 82, Koulibaly 85, Soler 76, Renato Sanchez 78, Moscardo 79, and also Mayulu, who scored in the Champions League final in real life against Inter, who is 79 rated, Gonzalo Ramos 83, Lee Kang-in 84, Safanov 83, Fabian Ruiz has gone down a couple of ratings now at 82, Beraldo is 83, Hernandez has also gone down a couple of ratings, he's now 80 rated, Marquinhos still keeping 85 at the age of 36, which is very good, Zaire Emery 87, Bradley Barcola also 87 rating, and then we have Donnarumma in goal 95 rated, Hakimi 94, Saliba and Pacho both are 90 rated, Nuno Mendes on the left back is 92, Vitinha is our highest rated player with Donnarumma at the rating of 95, João Neves is 93, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia as our attacking midfielder is 92, Dembele on the right 91, Doe on the left 92, and Lautaro Martinez up top is 93. We have created the best team in the world, and we can create history by winning the 6th consecutive Champions League trophy. And Liverpool are looking to go straight up the attack here. They can score an early goal, and it's a goal by Liverpool, I do believe. I actually have no idea who would score. I couldn't see his name. All I know is it took a deflection of Pacho, and Liverpool have taken a shock league, and they can ruin the whole takeover at PSG by us trying to become the first ever team to win 6 Champions League trophies in a row, and that's just an unfortunate way to concede. Vitinha finds Desire Doe on the left. Doe to Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez to Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele with a beautiful skill, but Mamardashvili saves it. Liverpool are on the attack again, looking to double their lead against PSG. Curtis Jones to Grimaldo, but Pacho with a good block this time. Kvaratskhelia finds Lautaro Martinez, who finds Ousmane Dembele. He cannot back with a crucial interception for Liverpool. And Costolas for Liverpool. He tries the shot and hits the post. Liverpool are so close to double their lead against PSG. João Neves to Ousmane Dembele. It's a good pass. Dembele, use your pace. Use your pace. Finds Martinez in the middle. Doe makes the run. Desire Doe. He shoots and he scores, and PSG have equalized. Malo Gusto tries to create something from the right. He still keeps the ball here well. The right back, he tries a good cross, but Donnarumma reads it. Vitinha to Kvaratskhelia. What can our number 7 do? He of course is very good on the ball and also can shoot with both feet. He goes in on his right. He tries the shot, but Bremer blocks it. PSG on the attack again. Ousmane Dembele to Kvaratskhelia. Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Doe makes the run. He finds him, he crosses it to Dembele, but that should have been a goal by Dembele. Liverpool looking to find a goal here. Luis Guilherme, Pacho wins it, and now let's counter. Can PSG get something from this counter attack? It is João Neves. He keeps the ball well here. He does it well. He cannot create anything, unfortunately, from that. And now Dembele finds Lautaro Martinez. It is the 75th minute of the final. Lautaro Martinez, he shoots and he scores. And it is a potential winner by Lautaro Martinez against Liverpool in the Champions League final. Gusto to Luis Guilherme. What can he do? He tries to find Costalas. He does so. And Donnarumma makes a crucial save. We need to clear it, we do so, but it finds Luis Guilherme to Costalas again, but Donnarumma saves it. And can we win the game here? It's a beautiful throw by Donnarumma to Lautaro Martinez. It would have been beautiful to see Donnarumma get an assist, but we are doing the smart thing here to find Ousmane Dembele. He shoots, but it's straight at Mamardashvili, but it doesn't matter. PSG have created history and won the 6th Champions League trophy in a row, and we managed to create history here at PSG. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more FC25 career mode content, and I will talk to you guys next time.